Hi there. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. Really trying to get back to a 9 a.m. on the dot start time, but I'll tell you, it's not easy in the mornings when I've got all the animals to take care of and all of the things to do. But anyway, I'm here now and I'm excited for our final practice for the month of Santa Muerte. It's been a short month for us because I was away and just started practice last week, but I'm really, really glad that I got to be here for at least some of this month. Santa Muerte is very important to me personally. She has helped me a lot. Um, I owe her quite literally, like, owe her my life and am her devotee forever. And so I feel like getting to at least share a little bit with you is a good thing. And we'll see if maybe later today I might do something. I might do another live and do something for her, just to really give her a little bit of extra gratitude this month. Today, we are holding a sister who is starting her first session of chemo today. So we want that to go easily, smoothly for her. We want her to be happy and content with her treatment and that all goes well. So let's hold that in our hearts. And also for anybody else who's going through some kind of a difficult health journey, let's hold them today as we get into our practice. So I'm going to sing my song for Santa Muerte and we'll go from there. Madre mía, Santa Muerte, ante las dificultades de la vida, ayúdame. En mis desaciertos, ilumíname. En mis soledades, acompáñeme. En las horas difíciles, fortaléceme. En más tentaciones, defiéndeme. En las peñas y tristezas, consuélame. Con tu inmenso poder, protégeme. Con tu infinito amor, ámame. Con tu gran bondad, mírame. Con tu mano providente, guíame. Así sea por siempre. Amén. Our card again, last card of this deck of this month is clarity. And we had that one last week, clarity. And our keywords are planning and releasing illusion. Card number 5. So let's have a look here. This Eagle Priestess heralds a time of productivity and clarity for you. This card is telling you, sharpen your focus on your own goals right now. You have the vision. Now make your plans and set them in motion. Think of how the eagle's lofty perspective allows it to see far off prey and adjust its actions, anticipating changes before they arise. Real plans, not just fantasies, are called for. So get clear about your goals and what it will take to achieve them. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment, so be honest with yourself about others' intentions and about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of yourself. Even if you think you no longer carry old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by fears or limitations that you've unwittingly accepted as truth. I do have one of those that I've been working on. As I've been working on it for about 6 months. I'll talk more about it in a minute. Maybe talking about it will help take it to the next level. The eagle calls you to look deep within and to reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clearly directed and your creativity starts to take shape. The vibrant golden color surrounding the eagle signifies greater mental activity and brightness of mind. Great value is coming to your life. Don't be surprised to find the time before you opening up with new ideas, accuracy, inspiration, and even prosperity. It's time to get clear about who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get there. This card is telling you plan, prepare, and prosper. And the affirmation, I release illusion and confusion. I think clearly, focus on my plans, and let my life shine. Beautiful divination for today. And this actually reminds me of another sister. Um, get this. This was pretty amazing. When I was in Turkey with the group that we took on pilgrimage, one of the women in that group, while we were there, decided she wanted to live there and make it happen. And so she started while we were there in Turkey applying for jobs, and she got one. And today she leaves to go and live in Istanbul and do this job. It's really exciting. And so she's probably on a plane right now, but sending a lot of love to her. And what a great example of seeing what you want, even if it seems like it's far off or in the future or difficult to achieve, and then putting your mind there and just kind of pulling yourself toward that goal. So let's today focus on a little bit of like, what are the bigger, longer term goals that we're holding? And I know, yay, Danielle, says Molly. And let's, put our minds into that and start to pull that toward us. And then let's also try to dispel any inner narrative that we're holding that somehow we can't, whatever that narrative is. And I'll tell you, I have one I've been working on for the last like 6 months. I have been really battling through a kind of it's not writer's block because I've already written the majority of the material. It's more like publisher's block. I'm getting ready to release a bunch of my work into the world, and I'm doing so with a very deliberate intention that it will allow folks to have access to the lessons that I've gathered over the last 20 years of priestessing. And I'm not trying to define, what anyone else should do for their priestessing, but just to share what I've learned. And there is this voice that comes up in me that goes, well, who does she think she is? Well, why does she think she can tell us what priestessing is? Well, why does she think anyone cares what she has to say? And even though I know, because people have said to me multiple times, oh, I wish I had this like in a book, or, oh, I wish that, you would write more about this, or, you know, I've taught classes and I've gone places and, shared this information, and people have been like, oh, I'm really glad that you shared that. That really kind of helped me move the dial in myself. Even still, there's this part of me that sort of sits there on the sidelines and goes, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, yeah, it's your inner saboteur, says Bonsai. That's right. It is. It's kind of like, and hi, Natalie. It is like that inner critic. And Leslie said, yes, Eagle Clarity. Yes. It is that inner saboteur. It's the inner critic, the inner saboteur. It's also like maybe an overdeveloped sense of self-critique. I do think that sometimes I pre-criticize myself, and I feel like this is, like partially because of growing up with a Virgo parent, but you know, I tend to pre-criticize myself so that I will anticipate whatever criticisms might be coming because somehow it would make it sting less or something. Bonsai says imposter syndrome. Yeah, maybe relevant to that. I don't know. I've never like had anyone tell me I had that. I haven't felt like I had that, but I think that what ends up happening is, you know, like so many times in my life that I've felt like I was not prepared. Like I was just happily sharing something and somebody kind of came down on it. That now I try to prepare for that. And I don't really want to anticipate that anymore. I think what I really would rather is to anticipate that my work goes out into the world and it contributes to the, body of work that's out there. And for those who find it helpful, they find it. And for those who don't find it helpful, they walk away. And that's really all I want. I want the people who it's meant for to get it. And the people who it's not meant for, that's okay. Totally fine. So I think that's partly what I'm dealing with. And I also think that, like, I kind of carry around like a little bit of pain from various different times in my life when people have actually like treated me pretty badly or used me or whatever. And so I think some of that, where they used me or they used my ideas without crediting me, or, I've had lots of things plagiarized. I've had lots of ideas taken because I do share them kind of openly. I'm kind of ready for that to stop. I don't want that to be my defining quality anymore. So these are just like my thoughts about my process with how I'm going to set that goal, aim for it, go toward it, and also release self judgment around it. How about you? What are some of the things that you are experiencing right now where maybe you're feeling that there's a block, or maybe there's an inner landscape that needs a little bit of course correction, or maybe there's an attitude or an idea that you've been carrying around that sort of blocks you from radiating your brilliance into the world? And if there is any such block, please today, let's use the divination of clarity and really shine our inner light through those obscurations and get to the other side of it, because each and every one of us has something that's worth sharing. Each and every one of us has something that's worth doing, a goal that would be joyful. And it doesn't have to be like a big deal. It could just even be something that makes you happy. And Andrea says, when dealing with people, they can be so cruel, not always intentionally, not all the same. And many need what we have to share, and many do not want all of it. And that's okay. Exactly. I think that's really well put. And some of it is just whatever makes us happy. Natalie says, it's so hard to release all the negativity. I've lost 2 friends that I need to let go, but it's hard when I don't understand what happened. Yeah, I can totally relate, Natalie. I understand what that feels like, to just feel like all of a sudden, poof, you know, some kind of an explosion happens, or worse, that people that you've loved have kind of talked about you behind your back and made a decision about you without you. I've been there, and I'm super sorry that that happened to you. And at the same time, it does have the ability to help you see more clearly what you do want in your life and the kind of level of honesty and directness and communication that you need in order to feel safe with somebody so that you can let them be close to you. And the circle of people who I allow to be actually close to me is a lot smaller than it used to be. But those relationships are golden, and I'm super grateful for them. And for the whole world, I have great love and compassion and want everyone to be okay. But in terms of being allowed to be my friend, it's a it's a much smaller group. And Andrea has something for you, Natalie. She says, Natalie, it's so hard to embrace this learning. So we're with you. Your sisters are with you, and we're holding space for you as you're moving on. And maybe today's the day you could do a little, like, light a little candle for each of them and say, whatever happened, I wish you all the best. Farewell. Good luck with your lives. And should fate bring us back together, it will be in a good way for good reasons at the right time. Let it go. All right. So that's our short bit for today. We're happy here to support Natalie through her journey. Thank you, Andrea, for your wisdom. I'm really feeling like a little better because I talked out some of my process as well. Thank you, Bonsai and Molly. So now let's get into it. We're going to start our chanting. We're going to do 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice, and holding Danielle on her way to start her bright new journey in Turkey, and holding our sister who's beginning chemo, which is going to help eradicate harmful tissue from her body and set her back on the course of health and vitality. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Shi Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Be right back. I need a little more water. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. So we're going to do 108 normal recitations and 216 rapid recitations of our mantras as usual. We're going to keep doing this as we approach the million mark. So Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi 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 Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. And 2 malas of rapidly. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Shin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin 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 Pusa. Shin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin 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 Pusa. Namo Ganshin Pusa 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 Namo Ganshin Muganshin Pusana 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 Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusa Namo Ganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Pusana Muganshin 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 Namo Ganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Namo Ganshin Pusana Muganshin 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 Namo Ganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Namo Ganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Ganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusana Muganshin Pusa. And we have our brief prayer for Yeshit Sogil today. And tomorrow we're going to start a new intermediate brief prayer. So this is our last round of this brief prayer. Ying Chitaki Somo Kachansa, Dusum Kinchempe Majinye Ki, Sangso Dupo Dechen So Gilmar, So Wadeb So Chuktin Nudrup So, Mother of Space, foremost of Dakinis, Lady Karchansa, gatherer of the vast secret treasury of Padmakara, knower of all past, present, and future, Mother of Space, great bliss queen, to you we pray, grant us cities, ordinary and supreme. Ying Chutaki Somo Karchansa, Sum Kunchim Pema Jingyeki, Zangzo Tu Bodechin So Yomar, So Wadab So Chukdun Nudrup So. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum. We're going to do that regularly, and then we're going to have 216 rapid recitations. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And 2 rounds of rapid recitations. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum, and one more. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshe Wangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a really, really great day. Please do leave your counts in the comments if you chanted along with me, so that we can put them into the overall count. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.